right here. So I need to find this much old fence, and then I can box this in. And this room's super insulated, and that's the tower wall there. We're inside the bottom part of the tower. No floors yet. No floors yet. And this is, you know, the continuation. I'm going to clean all this stuff out here, so if it gets cold, we can have a party in here as well as in the garage.
Do you look at your entire living, your estate here as kind of like an ongoing art project?
I could almost that, or just being like compulsive. Or like, because everything's made out of crap, you know. I mean, all the wood here came off of the, you know, the coal piles everywhere. Then that's a good reason for why it's not straight. Although that's not the only reason. Okay, now this is really important in my mythology here. Y'all can come on in here if you want. It's this is from the Grown Ups, Clinton Avery Thorpe's air mattress, which was at the first burning dog 6 years ago, and it's still up, and no one's ever put any air in it. Is that a miracle? I mean, that's better than, you know, like seeing the Virgin Mary in the clouds smoking a joint or something. That is about 12 just by watching me. And that would get it up to where I could get it on top. So I had it all stacked up here one day, and I was roofing, and the wind caught one of those 4x8s and dragged me all the way across, and I let it go. It went way over there, but it spooked me. And then right over here, I quit working on it. The second time I scared the shit out of myself, basically. But very cool. I have no idea. Okay, there's this is the basement. Do you guys want to go in the basement?
Sure.
It's dangerous.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's steep.
Oh, so it's your tornado cellar.
Yeah, except there's a building built on top of it.
Can I go first?
I'm gonna skip this.
It's very cool down here.
Yeah, my back, I'm still stiff.
Yeah, it's just a little bit weird. I've recorded down here. It sounds good to record audio down here. At one time, there was, when I got extremely compulsive, there were nearly 400 bottles of wine down here. Now there's just a few. Most of it I haven't drank. Unfortunately, I didn't label any of it either. So, but yeah, this is cool, and the kids have painted it all different kinds of, you know, different stuff. And I figured I could live in this tower for nothing, because it's always this temperature down here. So it's air conditioned in the summer, and whatever. Kathy O'Donnell lived here for a while, and she did some work on it with a friend of hers. See, these are actually bottles of wine from before I knew what racking meant. See how much yeast there is in the bottom of that? Which would be good for you probably, but I'm not going to drink it. I want to get a really drunk person. Anyway, so the acoustics are interesting. It's like a built-in reverb chamber. And if I get caught down here in a storm, I can just stay drunk till someone comes and helps me. And I technically haven't actually been drunk since '96, and then before that probably since '85. But the rugby guys challenged me one time, so I went on a bar walk with them, and I ended up sleeping at the bar behind the amps. So I didn't get a DUI. I just went to pass out. I don't think there's anything in these. I have never lived out here. Kathy's lived out here, and Emily Atkinson's lived out here, and other people. There's no bathroom. You have to go into the main house to get to the bathroom. One guy and chick lived out here, built an outhouse, but after, you know, it wasn't really built that well. That one hardly has any stuff in it. So you want to go up? We can go get on the roof if you want. It's a little harder though than this. Don't pull on that. See that? It's a trick handle. I bring someone I don't like.
What is this wine made out of?
Pears, peaches, apricots.
Is that this year's vintage or is that old?
This is 2 years old.
10 years old. Okay.
6, 7. I had the wine before I had the burning dog. 2 or 3 years before that. I had the wine before I met you. I'm thinking. Okay. This is my other kids' playhouse once I got enough money not to just get them a hole. I built them this, and it was just a 1-story, and it was a climbing wall on the outside. And then French Hickman, who's Doc Blue, whose head was inside, was tearing down his house in Nichols Hills, and I went and got all this wood from there and built this. And that's why this ceiling is extremely tall. I didn't finish it. Some other people put plaster all over the place. I would have never done that. There's like a sea urchin hanging up there. And this was like going to be, I didn't have any idea what I was doing. There's still another floor. Now this one requires a little bit more finesse. There's a ladder exactly like this in the back of Trace though. And this, you can still see the residue of the last party up here. And you have to be a real man from here on out. I'm thinking about taking this whole roof off and just making it where you can stand up in it. Now, this is really dangerous. So, but you can do it. All these, just leave them there. And I'm on the roof of the tower. The #1 attraction at my house. How are you getting my feet? I have hobbit feet.
Oh, it's alright.
That's not hard, it's getting back down that's hard. But so, this is a killer panoramic from here. You can see